to show you how you can create frosted glass. This was a plain glass vase and I've turned it into this, and it's beautiful with a candle in it. It sparkles. It's perfect DIY to do for the holidays. So this is the glass vase that I'm going to use. You just need some Mod Podge and some Epsom salt. I like to do this on a silicone baking sheet. It's easier to clean up the mess when you're finished. You're going to take your Mod Podge. I'm using Mod Podge matte, but you can also use gloss if that's what you have in your stash. And you're just going to paint a liberal coat over the glass. This piece has a lot of intricate details, so I'm making sure that I'm getting Mod Podge right into it. If you're just doing a flat glass surface, then just try to make it nice and even. You can use school glue, but I do find that the Mod Podge adheres to the glass better. And beware, none of your glass will be safe after this because it's so beautiful when it's finished. And you have to work quite quickly because we do not want that Mod Podge to dry. It has to be tacky when we're adding the Epsom salt. Now here's where you can get a little bit creative. You can add some sparkles or some glitter into your Epsom salt if you want to have that. I'm going to add a little bit of blue glitter and just incorporate it into that Epsom salt. And I'm just going to stir the two together, making sure that it's evenly distributed through that Epsom salt. So when we sprinkle it on, it looks really nice. Just pick up your vase and then just start to sprinkle in the wet Mod Podge. And that's why you have to work quickly, because if the Mod Podge has started to dry, then that Epsom salt and glitter is not going to stick to it. And you can see already how beautiful this is going to be. And you can also see why it's handy doing it on a silicone mat or a piece of cardboard, something that you can pick up and put the Epsom salt that you have dropped on the table back in the dish so you can reuse it. If you're looking to make a winter wonderland scene, this technique is perfect to create that sparkly effect with candles or a centerpiece. Take your time making sure that you get the Epsom salt and the glitter right into all the little nooks and crannies so we have it completely covered. Now we can just pick up that mat, and any of the Epsom salt and glitter that we haven't used, we can dump into that little dish and use it for the next project. And you can make it go along a little bit faster in the drying process and use a heat gun, or you can just let it air dry and it might take an hour or so. If you want it to be really frosty, you can add another layer of Mod Podge and the Epsom salt and glitter, and you can just put your Mod Podge in another dish because we don't want to have that glitter and Epsom salt go in your main bottle of Mod Podge. So put in a little dish and then just go back and start layering on again. And you have to be careful when you're brushing on that Mod Podge that it doesn't lift off that layer underneath. So just take your time. And then when I'm all finished, I'm just taking my hand and I'm just patting it down to make sure that it's adhered really well and to knock off any of the pieces that aren't stuck. Now, of course, this is not waterproof. It is just for decor. But if you want to seal it up and have it last a little bit longer, give it a spray of polyacrylic sealer. And you can also see how you can add it to tree branches or flowers, and it gives a beautiful sparkly effect. I've lit the candle inside and the sparkle is beautiful. And we've created this really winter wonderland frosted glass. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Thanks for watching and have a great day. And if you love this video, I'm sure you're going to love either of these next two.